think we're live.
Hey.
Welcome to. Are we live? Yeah, we're probably live. Welcome to.
Yeah, we live. I can see it.
Yeah, my bad. Welcome to Cameos. I am Samson. With me, I have Just Rambling. We're starting late. Sorry, um, but we got a lot to talk about. CinemaCon is this week. All this week. I thought it was only 3 days. Apparently, it's all this week. So we got a lot going on over here. Actually, O'Shaughnessy is on site at CinemaCon for the freak offs. So he's there specifically for the furry freak offs they have. He knew it would be a good time, so he headed straight there. Meanwhile, Fu Money's actually still in line at Popeyes, so he's still waiting in line, and he has his website page open for the merch for the One Piece bento box. That whole One Piece Popeyes collaboration was in fact real. It came out this week. The bento box was in select cities, and then
I got a list of those cities if you want them.
nah, because it's tomorrow. The April 15th is when the merch will be live on the website. So
Okay.
if they probably sold out. I know the city. It was like Boston, Chicago, L.A., Miami, some random city, New Jersey.
New
Uh,
Brunswick.
yeah. Well, I don't. What's in New Brunswick? No offense to people from New Brunswick, but like, come on, man. What is that? Like, they're already in New York.
Maybe they paid for it. I don't know.
I guess. But yeah, so tomorrow, April 14th or April 15th, sorry, you can go online and get the bento box while supplies last. So Fu is literally just waiting. He wants that nice little bento box. Apparently, the meal is it's just Popeyes. The meal's not that impressive,
It's all
but the
about the, it's
merch
like,
is.
it feels like it's as much a cultural moment as it is like something to collect, which is pretty cool. Like I like that people are congregating and getting to enjoy. In Food's case, two things that he loves: fast food and One Piece.
Yeah, he's
But,
extra excited. To me,
yeah.
it's like weird. Anime is really taking off. I never thought.
Yeah, how does this feel as an anime fan? Because like it was weird for me as a comic fan, where it's like, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Hulk, the X-Men, they were all pretty mainstream growing up. But then when people started talking about like Thor and Iron Man and shit, I'm like, these were C and D list characters, and now you're talking about Asgard. Like it felt very surreal to see that on the big stage. How about you?
It's like it's weird because when I grew up, we had to hide that we liked anime. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't cool.
Yeah,
Like how many things I've seen. Right? It's like it's weird now. So I mean, I'm glad that it's taken off, but also with that popularity, it's like when like hip hop got popular, right? And then you
hmm
hear people using the slang wrong, right? So
yeah,
so now I'll see like a bunch of anime references everywhere that don't make sense in
hmm
context as a fan because I watch this, so I know what should be happening, and it's good to
yeah,
see like them using it, but like it's not how you use it. Matter of fact, I think
yeah.
Naruto has a collaboration coming up. I know it's one of the stories at some point, but like even Naruto has a collaboration. Naruto hasn't even been on for years. It's Boruto right now. Boruto's terrible,
hmm
but the like that's crazy to me. Sorry, I didn't update this thing. Make sure
No,
that updates.
I think COVID had a lot to do with it
Mm.
because COVID gave people a lot of opportunity to sit down and binge things. And at that same time, TikTok was also very popular. And I remember I saw like RDC World. He made a lot of skits that pertain to anime and
Mm.
bridged the gap between the mainstream and the anime community. So I think he was one of the big, like, I don't know if the word is pioneer, but like he definitely ushered a lot of people into the fandom. And then
Who's
from there,
you
you
talking
had
about?
like
Mark?
Mike, yeah, from RDC World.
Yeah, but RDC is a bunch of people.
My bad. I thought it was. I thought it was like one. I thought he was RD. His name was RDC World, or like it was like he was RDC, and the rest of the group was like the world, like Morris Day in the Times. You see?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it could be.
But yeah, so yeah, credit to that entire crew. That's what I was
Mm.
pretty much getting at. But he was like, he's like the leader as we've seen. But then from there, it's like you had Michael B. Jordan talking about it, and then the One Piece live action I think helped a lot because people were like, "Oh my god, this thing's actually really cool." We just didn't know about it because like people weren't
Mm.
giving anime a chance, and now it's just like everywhere.
Well, enjoy the anime, kids and adults. I'm
I
glad.
remember when
Go ahead. Go
uh,
ahead.
I remember when kids used to get beat up for like doing the Naruto run in the hallway on the way to the bathroom.
I know, man. That's why this is like where I used to sneak to Japanese club, like literally sneak. I see people say, "What you doing here?" I'm just waiting for my dad, and then I'll walk the hallway, go to Japanese club. Ohio, Ohio gozaimasu. Like,
That's crazy. There was so much. This could be a main topic if we really wanted it to be, but it was like there was so much about like living in the hood or being black that involved you suppressing other parts of yourself. Because it's like if you like anime, if you like rock music, if you like any number of these things, you got picked on in some capacity, and it's just now the culture has shifted towards the positive, and I'm glad to see more people being able to embrace these nerdy parts of themselves or just the alternative aspects of someone's character and to not be bullied for it. So I'm happy to see this. I just hope it doesn't become like capitalistic what I mean by that is like just it becomes more money angled as opposed to like the creativity that people love manga and anime for.
it's about to become capitalistic.
Yeah, I'm hoping the best for you. I saw what happened to comic books. Like I saw what happened with the MCU and all this other stuff. Like I'm hoping you guys learn from that, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. In additional food news, speaking of One Piece and food, Kit Kat is collaborating with One Piece
Oh yeah,
in India.
India specifically. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, and
But it's global too. That's so crazy to me.
yeah, I think One Piece is like coming for some thrones now. Like they really want to be big.
I mean, but it was to me. One Piece was always big. It just was never big in America, and now it's like huge in America.
Hmm.
Huge. It was always huge overseas. So
Yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. It's like when I say big, I mean like I think this is like a two-tiered system when it comes to
Mm.
big. It's like big among fans and then big among non-fans. It's like Pokemon is like big among non-fans because like my mother knows who Pikachu is, like immediately identifiable. And it's like I think over time, with a generation or so, people will be able to identify a Luffy the same way they do Mickey Mouse or any like big name mainstream worldwide sensation. Let's see. Oh, PepsiCo is cutting some chip prices after years of hikes pushed consumers away. Some chips cost more than $7 per bag. Doritos prices have jumped nearly 50% since 2021, and they missed internal revenue targets by over 1 billion for 2 straight years.
This is one thing Fu was complaining about. He got his wish. Everything's cheaper.
That's insane. Let's see what else we got. Google's AI. Oh, this is an AI news. Google's AI overview spews millions of false answers per hour. Bombshell study reveals.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a bombshell. We knew that. Oh, his got him back.
Yeah, that's my HVAC guy. Let's see what
Nah,
else
we
we
knew that
got.
though. Like we knew that. We've always known that.
Did we though? Because I feel like a lot of people were resorting to Google in order to get information. And now, like when you search
Mm.
for anything on Google, the immediate response is like the immediate prompt is like AI information.
Yeah, but that was intentional. Google decided to do all that, get their
Yeah.
algorithm in there, and
Hmm.
then I remember there was like a lawsuit that like purposely made it not great. They like
Yeah.
made the Google search not as good
Hmm.
to keep you searching, and now you
Yeah.
just add AI to it, so it's just gonna give you wrong answers. Even ChatGPT, I'm sure there's another thing where ChatGPT is just giving people the wrong answers. So
Yeah. Yeah. And that's definitely an issue. It's just people don't recognize that. And it's like, I don't think this story is going to spread as far and wide as it needs to. And
mm,
the same way we have complained profusely about people who only read the titles of news articles and don't really
mm,
get into the meat and gristle of what's actually happening, it's the same thing that's happening on Google now. Like people
mm,
don't even like I remember there was a study that showed that if your business or what's the name, peer-reviewed study or whatever it is you're trying to advertise appears on the second page of Google, it might as well
mm,
not be there at all because nobody's going to scroll to the second page. Whatever they want is to be immediately accessible on the first pop.
mm. He's handling business, y'all. It's okay.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Claude's new Mythos model is frighteningly good at breaching cybersecurity.
Nah, that was
That the
hilarious.
U.S. government called an emergency meeting with Wall Street leaders to figure out if there's a plan if things go wrong.
This is literally Ultron.
Yeah, and it's like I know how our government functions these days. We don't have a plan.
Yeah, nah, it's no
We don't have a plan for Iran, let alone fucking Ultron.
plan. It's all good
The
though.
mo- yeah, the moment Claude starts quoting Pinocchio, we're all fucked. All right, so we got some industry news. Some good, some bad. We're going to start with the bad. In bad news, Nickelodeon has been hacked, slash Paramount as well. The hacker released the entire Avatar: The Legend of Aang movie, and the movie was supposed to be released in October. And I
That's
do mean the entire movie in very high quality with no sort of watermarks, nothing. It's just the movie, and it's everywhere now.
that's crazy.
We're
Who
gonna move
would
on.
dare watch that film
We're gonna move on.
illegally?
We're gonna move on. Like,
It's so good.
this conversation about to get real incriminating. Let's move on.
It's really good, y'all.
Um,
I loved it.
uh, Disney has laid off nearly the entire visual development team at Marvel Studios.
All
Only
right.
a skeleton crew remains in place to coordinate hiring on a per project basis.
I feel bad for like the people that got laid off, but also I kind of get it now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I you can't you put out so many like terrible projects. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
like all right, yeah, let's get this together.
Yeah.
And it's honestly like look at Wonder Man. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Daredevil, Born Again. It's actually really good. Punisher,
Mm-hmm.
that limited series looks really good.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess saving money, but also putting that time and quality into whatever they make. I'm not mad
Mm-hmm.
at it, but I'm not glad at it either.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
All
I
right.
can only
Thank you.
imagine
Yeah,
what
what's good, Jabrizi? Yes, Marvel is cooking. If you haven't seen all those things, check out all the things that I just said. And I'm gonna count it as Marvel because they have creative freedom there. But
what do you, what do you mean?
Spider Man, when Spider Man comes out, that looks great. Again, Marvel's
Mm-hmm.
creative vision going strong, and then uh, I know they spent what upwards of 400 million on
Mm-hmm.
uh, the Doomsday film.
Yeah.
So 400 million in budget plus another 300 to market. Uh,
Uh,
so it's a lot of money. I can see why they're laying people off. Like I get it, but like I said, I'm not
yeah.
glad at it, but I'm not mad at it based
Yeah.
on what the
It's
quality that we're starting
crazy.
to get.
Like people always talk about like, oh, is Marvel finally back? And I think they actually are because they've had a pretty good run. So it's like,
Like John Wick. I'm guessing I'm back.
yeah, and it's like I feel like they're not getting the respect that they deserve because it's like if you really like, if we're gonna look at everything they've released since like I want to say like 2025 up until now and going into the future of 2026. You've got like Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Wonder Man. Apparently, Daredevil One Again season two is really good. The first one wasn't my cup of
Mm-hmm.
tea, but a lot of other people did like it. After that, as soon as season two ends, you got the Punisher One Last Kill, X-Men 97, which I am praying to all of the gods in creation that is good. Um, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Vision Quest, and then Avengers Doomsday. Like that's a pretty solid slate in terms of like wins, like in positives. I just don't think that Marvel is in the public consciousness the way it was before.
Mm-hmm.
Like before, it's like anytime Marvel did anything, like even WandaVision, it took over the entire internet. It was the number one thing in discourse. And now it's like, it's kind of hit and miss. Like you've had shows like Wonder Man come along that were phenomenal, like top five for so many people.
It's so good.
Didn't get as much attention as it deserved. Spider-Man definitely will because Spider-Man films always do. I think Doomsday will be the big litmus test as to what Marvel really is in the cultural zeitgeist now. Because like if it breaks a bunch of box office numbers, if it somehow manages to break even with its what was that article we saw? What was the numbers they gave us? Let me see if I can find it.
What for
Um,
the 400 million and the 300 million?
yeah, so 400 million for production and then
Yeah,
300 million
300
for
million for
advertising.
advertising. Yeah.
Like this is easily going to be the biggest thing Marvel has ever done. And if they can not only break even but manage a net profit as well,
Mm.
like they're really gonna have to ride that momentum into like some really high quality shit to jump back because I think anime is on their ass. Like anime is like really
Whoa,
taking over the conversation.
whoa, that's crazy.
You took it there, not me. Moving on. Sony Pictures has laid off hundreds as it refocuses its strategic priorities.
Again, like I get it. Um, Honestly, I think part of that is probably uh, more animation.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're talking about more of that with the CinemaCon discussion.
Agreed.
But yeah,
Uh,
so
Jeff Shell is out as the Paramount president.
uh, uh, again, I understand.
Yeah, we
Honestly,
knew that was coming.
when this happened? How many days ago was that?
Hold on, let me reopen that. Close that tab.
No, it's fine. Don't worry
It
about it.
ha-
It wasn't
it
that long ago though.
happened April 8th, so
Yeah,
about a week ago.
he might have gotten fired after the hack because the
No, the hack
hackers.
was only a few days ago.
I thought the hack. I thought the hack was announced a few days ago. Like Paramount wasn't giving in to demand, so they just said, "Yeah, we got the film."
You're thinking about the Grand Theft Auto slash Rockstar hack.
Oh, there's a
That was
lot
where
of
the
hacks,
hackers
man.
made a demand. That was when that was the only one in terms of like industry news where the hackers made a demand
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
the company didn't acquiesce to it. With the Paramount hack, some random dude just popped up on Twitter and was like, "Hey, yo, they emailed me the whole fucking movie. Here you go."
Yeah,
Actually, no, they dropped the screenshots first. Everyone was like, "Nah, this is AI. This is bullshit." And he was like, "Oh, word, have it."
yeah.
And then
He thought
hour and
Paramount
30
sent it
minutes
to
of
him. I was like, no, they didn't. I saw this. That's what he said. They sent it to me. I was like, why would they send it to you? It doesn't even make sense. But I can see why he got let go though. I get it. Also, which it's probably not his fault. Like
it's a
but
change in regime.
yeah, and everything's they're already in massive debt. Plus adding Warner Brothers debt to theirs is
Hmm.
in general is just not a good look. Content's
Yeah.
probably not doing as great as it
In it,
should.
I just learned some additional information.
Oh, go
For
ahead.
the second time in 3 years, he has been ousted from a top corporate position. Back in
How they
April
keep getting jobs?
2023, the, because everyone fails upward in this part of the world. Back in April 2023, the exec lost his job at NBC Universal as a CEO amidst allegations of inappropriate conduct with a female CNBC reporter.
And then he got hired again? All right, man. Let's move on. Good riddance.
Look at me, look at me not being surprised whatsoever.
Yo, get that man out of here. Yo.
That's just
I
how
was
that
feeling
world
bad
works.
for him. Not no more.
I didn't feel bad for him. I just had a feeling it was going. I feel like more people are going to get fired from Paramount because the Ellisons are going to move in their people.
The
Um,
Ellisons already owned Paramount, though. Why did he move in those people sooner?
because he's going to want CEOs that because it's a change in direction as much as regime. So they're going to have a different game plan. So they're going to want CEOs who facilitate that game plan as opposed to the ones that were there before.
Yeah, but I
Actually,
thought,
I'm thinking of Warner Brothers. I'm
yeah, I
stupid.
was
Never mind.
saying, yeah, he already been
Yeah,
over it.
skip everything I just said. I'm
All right,
stupid.
let's move on.
Um, Avatar: Fire and Ash is still registering as a disappointment for some audiences. The film grossed over 1.4 billion, which has fallen short of its predecessors, which earned like 2.9 billion and 2.3 billion respectively.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I don't be watching these because it's not for me. I don't need space Pocahontas, so I'll
Yeah,
be good.
yeah.
But
My ex
again, it's
girlfriend.
also they. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's say my ex girlfriend was in love with the first movie, and every time I went to our house, I had to watch 3 hours of Blue Pocahontas,
Yeah, it's not
and I
worth
never
it.
want to see those movies again.
Yeah, and also they how much I know they're trying to figure out how to make them cheaper, so so they can maximize the profits. I guess like you still made $1 billion off a film that probably cost like 300 million to make.
Yeah, but the
Right.
production value, the production amount of these things has to be astronomical. Like every time they make one of these, they have to like pretty much invent entirely new technology to make it possible. And then
But
James Cameron probably like anytime these characters go off like explore like a different part of what's the world Pandora, whether it's
yeah,
like under the water or in volcanoes. I'm
under
pretty
the
sure
sea.
I'm pretty sure the company has to fund some crazy ass James Cameron expedition so he can be
Right.
inspired enough to write these films. So
But
it's
but
like if
they
it's under the water, he has to go with a more high equipped Titanic submersible down into
he
like the
won
depths of
millions for
Mariana's
that?
Trench.
Was it millions?
Not
He
surprised.
won money for doing that.
I'm not surprised. He literally is not.
Yeah.
He's an explorer and inventor as much as he is a director.
But still, they still made $1 billion. Like the movie cost 300 million to make.
Yeah.
They made 4.9. You made $1 billion. Right? At
Hmm.
what point is is that not enough?
It's never enough in capitalism. That's
That's
the
what I'm saying.
fucking problem.
That's crazy. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to make these cheaper. Are you serious? You made $1 billion. Why do you need to make it cheaper?
It's never enough.
How much more do you need? That's wild to me.
They needed to be in the ballpark of 2.9 billion. That's
For
for them as a
what?
success.
The
Because
success is 3 times the budget. They made $1 billion
that is
on the
correct
film.
for us normal people, but for greedy ass moguls, it's never enough. Everything has to be exponential growth. So if the
All
first
right,
one
man.
made 2.9, they want the next one to make 3.2 and the one after that to make 3.5. Decreasing is a sign that, the culture ain't really fucking with the cultural zeitgeist, because the culture is a whole different thing and they ain't gonna take that from us. But the cultural zeitgeist ain't really fucking with this no more. So before they have to invest more money and potentially lose out on an investment, they're either going to shrink the production costs for this, or they're going to pivot to something else, or they're going to make it animated, like really cheap, even though it is kind of animated because most of it is like just
It's the whole
really,
thing.
really highly advanced CGI.
Yeah. All right, whatever. It's just weird to me.
I mean, I'm not surprised. The Mandalorian and Grogu is early tracking to earn 70 mil to 85 mil on its domestic box office opening weekend, becoming the lowest opening of any Star Wars film ever.
Good. It looks terrible. So, I don't know why. Like they should have known when that Super Bowl trailer came out. Like, yeah, it's not it. Cut your losses.
Yeah.
Go ahead, write it off like Warner Brothers. Just sweep it under the rug.
It doesn't look bad. It just looks like more of the show. And that isn't enough to really want to make me pay however much the ticket price is to go and see this. I'd rather just wait for Disney Plus because I watched the show on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
And
none
it's
of
like,
that.
and I think they're dealing with the same thing that Marvel is, where when Marvel made the transition from movies to television, it was more of Marvel, but it as a result made Marvel feel a little less special. Like before, anytime anything Marvel came out, it felt like an event. But then, like the constant bombardment of television shows after like WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier and so on and so forth, it kind of just became like it lost its novelty. Before Star Wars, anytime any Star Wars film hit theaters, it was like, oh shit, like this is like the biggest thing in the most recent 3 to 5 years. But that after, like, what was the last big Star Wars film that came out? Was it The Rise of Skywalker? I feel like there was one between that and this one.
Oh no, I thought it was about the Han Solo movie.
I feel like that. I think Han Solo came out before The Rise of
I don't know.
Skywalker.
Regardless, they just need to make Andor a film or something. Like this is Andor's. You can't make Andor a film.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
for.
I think that would have the same. That would have the same problem though. It's just like more of the television show, and it won't be enough to
no,
entice people to go to the theater.
no, I was like,
Andor is
well,
incredible. Like it's 10 out of 10. But
no.
yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
think
they
it's
already
gonna
did
be
it. It
raw.
was Rogue One.
Yeah, true.
It's over with.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know, man.
yeah, this is the first film since the Rise of Skywalker, and you're gonna make it the Mandalorian and Grogu. Like,
It's fine. Good
yeah,
luck to
this
him.
this
That's all I got.
yeah, that's not the best financial decision. And
Yeah.
once again, I wonder how people in these positions get to be in these positions because they make bad decisions.
Somebody's kid, I
Speaking
guess.
speaking of bad decisions,
Oh, they got a tape.
Pixar's
Somebody
Pixar scrapped a Pixar scrapped a film called Be Fry. It was similar to K-pop Demon Hunters in a few ways.
I thought that's Be
It,
Free.
be free, be free. Let's go with Be Free.
Sorry,
Um,
Be Free made more sense in the context of what the film was about.
mhm.
That's why I thought it was free instead of fry. Sorry for y'all that don't know. It's spelled FRI, right? But it's like B hyphen FRI, right?
You might be right. I don't I don't know.
All right, sorry. Go ahead. Continue reading.
Let's call it Be Free because that makes more sense. It was in development for over 3 years, similar to K-pop Demon Hunters in a few ways. It was directed by Kristen Lester from the short Pearl, and it told the story of two best friends whose friendship ends over discovering that characters from their favorite Sailor Moon inspired TV show are real, leading one of them to leave on a journey with them. And the reason why they didn't do it is because they felt like young boys could not see themselves in this film and thus would lose out on box office draw.
I mean, yeah, probably. They just
Yeah,
needed.
that's like
Even K-pop Demon Hunters had the Rowdy Rough Boys. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but it's like Moana. There's no one who could like. I mean, boys can identify with Maui, maybe, but
yeah,
like,
it's The Rock.
yeah, but it's just like there have been girl.
It doesn't matter what it's like.
There've been girl-led films before that have been very successful. I don't understand why all of a
Like
sudden,
what?
you know, I can't think of anything on the top of my head. I
Inside
know
Out.
Moana is one of them.
Inside Out.
Inside Out, but no, that's more focused on the emotions.
Yeah, but still
And
a
the-
girl. It's a girl. Girl
Yeah, but
lead.
don't nobody really care about. Don't nobody care about the girl. They care about the emotions. That's what the draw is.
All right, whatever. I don't know.
But yeah, like what's the name? Brave is another one. Pretty
Does
much
that do
all
what?
the Disney princess. I'm pretty sure it did. All the Disney princess movies.
Yeah, but there's a man in the movies, right? It sounds like this one. There's no man. It's like
I
two
mean-
girls on an adventure.
Frozen. Wow, Frozen.
There's a man in there.
Yeah, but the man isn't even really that big of a fact. Like, what was his name? Hans
in it,
or
though.
the. True.
It's
but,
Gaston.
like,
Yeah, Gaston.
no, Gaston is Beauty and the Beast.
It's also Frozen.
I'm trying to find remember the guy's actual name. But no, like Frozen is very much female centric, and it made probably the most money of any animated cinematic
Yeah,
film.
but there's still a male character for boys to latch onto. It sounds like for
The
Be Free.
horrible asshole villain who deceives them into believing he's a love interest and then
That's fine.
pivots and betrays them.
The Rowdy Rough Boys are the villain in the K-pop Demon Hunters. They're just there. I think you just need something. It sounds like this film didn't have anything. It didn't
pretty
have
sure
Tuxedo Mask. Maybe if they had added Tuxedo Mask.
I'm pretty sure if
You
they
Who is
they
Sailor
had-
Earth, by the way. For those that don't know, Tuxedo Mask is Sailor Earth.
I'm pretty sure they would have had some sort of male character in this, but it would have just been a female centric film, which is fine because female centric films have made shit tons of money at the box office.
For this to make sense to me, they didn't have any like male character for boys to latch onto. That's the only way this makes sense for me. Because like you said, there's plenty of other films that are like woman centric. And
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like both Frozen films made like 1.3 billion. Like, and you get you know what it is. It was I think this happened around our current administration's pivot away from DVI. They demonized woke, so everyone got scared.
Right.
Like, oh my god, if we include women or minorities, they're gonna burn down Disney Studios.
Right. Oh, sorry. Yes, Joshua Awesome. Usually I'm never close enough to my mic. So usually Just Rambler's audio is clearer than mine.
I'm also a very loud person.
Yeah, I be talking low. This is what happens when O'Shaughnessy's at freak offs instead of here with us.
Yeah, he's our tech guy.
Yeah, we need him. But instead, he wants to be at CinemaCon, dressed up as a Yoshi for some reason. He just saw Mario, Super Mario Galaxy, so he dressed up as Yoshi, and he's out there.
Let's see. And our last bit of bad industry news. I wouldn't call this really bad. I think this is quite reasonable. I would put this more on good industry news. David Zaslav's $887 million golden parachute has been rejected as problematic.
Yeah, this is for the best. Like,
Yeah, this is an absurd amount of money to receive.
yeah, what are you doing?
To his credit, he did pivot Warner Brothers away from its downward slump into the big victorious year they had last year.
Yeah, victorious year of debt. You're still in debt.
No, not Warner. I mean, Warner Brothers definitely has debt.
Yeah, they got debt.
Yeah, but compared to what they were before 2025,
That's not enough, man. No, you're not getting all this money. Get it.
I'm not saying
Get
I'm
us all
not
the way
saying
out
he
of debt
deserves.
before you
You don't
start
even
asking
deserve
for
half of that shit. I'm saying that he did pivot them towards a victorious year, which did ultimately boost their stock value, which did earn all the investors a lot more money. So I can see why he expects some sort of golden parachute. But this is the kind of money that supervillains demand so they don't blow up planets. Like that is fucking crazy.
Hmm. Corporate greed, man. It's capitalism.
Continuing on that good news, and on that same note, over 1,000 major names in Hollywood have signed an open letter opposing Warner Brothers and Paramount's merger. Those names consist of Dennis Villeneuve, whose name I can finally pronounce, J.J. Abrams, Bryan Cranston, Mark Ruffalo, Joaquin Phoenix, blah, 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 blah.
I'm sorry. What is the petition going to do? They're not. They don't care.
Absolutely nothing.
No, nobody cares. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then as soon as they do it anyway, y'all gonna go right back to making movies with them. So just
Yeah.
it is what it is.
That's the thing. It's like I feel like this is just they're standing on ceremony, or like what's what I'm looking for.
I don't know. Doing their best is what I call it.
Symbolic. They're doing like a symbolic sort of thing, but ultimately it's not going to. Money always wins in Hollywood. And then if they really wanted to stand on business, they should opt to boycott working with the new Warner Brothers Paramount studio and be like, listen, you're not going to have our talent, but they're never going to do that.
Yeah,
That's
at all.
because that hurts their pockets. I think Mark Ruffalo would. Mark Ruffalo does stand on business, but the rest of them, they going where the money is.
He did something wild. I was like, all right, he's a real one. I forgot what it was. I saw it like a couple weeks ago.
He was at the Oscars and they were like, "Oh, what are you wearing?" And he's like, "Palestine ain't free." And it's like, "Oh, okay, you really about that?"
Yeah, he don't care about nothing. He's truly the Hulk.
Yeah. Exit 8 is one of the highest rated video game adaptations ever, with 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. To your credit, you've been talking about this a lot.
Yeah, just I keep seeing it. I see it everywhere. And then the dude was in New York walking the subway. So if you find him and say the catchphrase, you won a prize. So people were winning prizes for that. I like the way they're marketing it. Neon is like, I feel like it's trying to be the standard when it comes to horror.
Yeah.
So yes, it'll probably be good. I'm not a horror person, but the gym homie is. I know you are. Y'all should check it out.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters. I might wait for streaming, but actually, no, 94%. That does merit.
Yeah, it's a theater run.
Yeah, anything 90 plus, that's definitely worth an ass in the seats. Let's see. Ray Gunn, a new original animated film from writer-director Brad Bird of The Incredibles, Ratatouille, all of the greats. It's coming soon to Netflix. It stars Sam Rockwell, Scarlett Johansson, and Tom Waits. It's set in a gigantic city, Metropia, in an alternative future. Let me try that again. Alternate future as 1939, Private Eye Raymond Gunn is drawn into a case involving aliens, murder, and multimedia star named Venus Nova. This looks really, really cool.
We'll see, because I was reading more about it. It's like based on another book, I believe, and then I was like just going through comments, seeing what people thought. People like the book's not actually good, so we'll see.
I mean, he made The Iron Giant.
Yeah, Iron Giant is fantastic.
Yeah. Homie don't miss.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he did miss with Tomorrowland, but then he also made Ratatouille and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. So credit where credit's due. A Metal Gear Solid movie is in the works at Sony. Final Destination Bloodlines directors Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein are attached to the project.
Yeah, I think is that the one with the? Oh no, I'm thinking of a different story, because one was like a YouTuber is like funding it. That'll be. I don't know, man. Sony's like track record with films where they are like in creative control is not great, but they own the rights to like the Metal Gear Solid stuff. I get it, make a Metal Gear Solid film. Please do it right. Like I want it to be interactive. Like this is like a 4D situation. You know what I mean? In the same way that when you play the games, you gotta like check the package. I want to be sitting there. They say check the package. I want to have to look at my popcorn or like something from the concession that I bought
Hmm.
to to see the code that he's supposed to be using in the movie. Like it should be that type of film. And I just
Mm,
hope Sony does it right, man.
yeah,
Sorry,
I like
I
metal.
gotta give him credit for the Spider Verse stuff. This is all great, but outside
Yeah,
of that, I can't really think of nothing.
yeah. Um,
Oh, and
I don't
K-pop Demon
know if
Hunters because they did make it technically. They just
yeah they
Sony just
just didn't capitalize on it. So
yeah.
I'm. They didn't specify if it's going to be. I think it's going to be live action, but I could also see it being animated. I think that'd be really cool with a very particular art style. If
Yeah,
it's
we know the
live
art style.
action, everything doesn't have to be Spider Verse. Everything would be
It's
cool if it was Spider Verse, but
if it's from Sony, I feel like it just needs to be. That's to me, that's like their art style at this point.
kind of
I
like
feel like
Fortisha is with the Arcane.
yeah, like everything they do needs to be in that art style.
Yeah, but I would like it to be a bit more militaristic, like to fit the very Metal Gear Solid esque aesthetic.
I mean,
If it's
it can.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they
I
can do
think
that
so.
style with
Yeah.
militaristic.
Yeah, I would prefer them to like come up with a different style for it because like while yes, I do like it for the Spider Verse and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I would like something that lends itself a bit more to the realistic and the militaristic. But
Mm,
my biggest concern is I don't know if Hideo Kojima is involved with this in any capacity because I know he had an issue with Konami
yeah.
where Konami owns the rights, and that's why he wasn't able to make more Metal Gear Solids after he was ousted. Well, not really ousted. I think it was like a creative difference, and he just
Yeah.
decided to leave. And then he went on to make Death Stranding instead. But you
I
could
would
tell
hope
like he
they
really
go get
wants to
them.
make more. I don't know if they can though, because if this was
Yeah, I can.
Konami,
It's like
but
it depends. Like whoever's executive producing, right? You just pay for the rights. You at that point you
mhm.
can do whatever you want. So if they want to
Oh, I
go
see what you
get,
mean.
if they want to go get Kojima and say, hey, we need you as a, you know, uh, like producer, EP, whatever, because we need your vision here. They can.
Yeah,
I feel like they can do that.
yeah, but I don't think he would really want to, because like I feel like Konami really fucked him over and burnt bridges with him.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think he would want to put himself in a position to where he can make them more money. Again, I don't know the man personally, obviously, but I
He's
could see
it's a
why
lot of honor
if
over
this
there.
sensitive issue. Exactly, I can see
Yeah.
this being like a sensitive issue for him. And while he does love it, and of course it's his baby, it's like
Mm,
he's moved on and he does not want anything to do with Konami, its dealings, and et cetera, et
yeah.
cetera.
Well, that's gonna fail. Uh, he's not there. That's gonna fail. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Josh Rossum. I agree. The Avatar movie. What? Sorry, it's really good. It's so good. Like seriously.
I don't know what he's talking about. I haven't seen it because
You
I
haven't
respect
seen the
people
original.
and their creative releases.
I feel bad for that studio. Like they did a really good job, and it should be released in theaters. Like if they put it in theaters, I will go watch it in theaters. Like
Mm.
it is that good. It should have been released in theaters. So maybe Paramount will see the light and like, all right, it leaked anyway. Let's see if we can make something to put it in theaters. And I hope like all the people who saw the leak, I know everybody loved it. I would hope that they have enough integrity to go and watch it in
Integrity.
theaters.
They won't. Like,
Well, I will.
I mean, kudos to you for that, but most people are going to take the free option if presented to them.
Mm.
I would love it if they went out and supported the creators, but then I feel like the creators have already been paid, and now you're just supporting the studio. In
Yeah,
which
but
case,
I think it needs to be out in the world, like truly in like a proper where there's a metric, right? Where it's not just online, like a discourse or Discord,
I see
whatever
what
the
you
word
mean.
is for it. So there's a metric. Like this movie, it cost this much to make. It made this much money. This studio did it. Let's get them to do more things. Especially looking at how bad Invincible looks. Like
Hmm.
Invincible looks terrible. It is. It looks so terrible. It is very annoying. It's maddening how bad it looks. And then to see like this Avatar film, Avatar Aang film, and see
Hmm.
how good that looks, and to
Yeah.
see like Japanese animation is one thing. Anime is always like top tier, but to see
Hmm.
like this, which is like I think that studio's American, like an American product. This looks great.
Yeah,
Everything
it does
should
look
look
incredible.
like this,
I mean, I
right?
didn't see it. I don't know what he's talking about.
I got it from Who knows? The barbershop.
Yeah, no rat on the barbershop.
They're not going to no barbershops.
Avengers Doomsday reportedly had a private test screening, and staff are very pleased. Staff is very pleased. I'm gonna learn how to
I don't know,
use
but
the
how's
English
that?
language.
They did a test screening with their staff.
I think the staff is very pleased with the response that it got from whatever focus group they were using. I think it'd be stupid to sit the staff that made it and be like, "Do you like it?" They're like,
That's what
"Yes,
it
we
sounds
do."
like.
This was worded very weirdly, but I'm pretty sure it was like a focus group, and then the staff was pleased with the focus group's response. It
Hmm.
tested on the same level of Avengers: Infinity War, and the audience said it's the Russo brothers' best Marvel film.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm very much in the wait and see camp. I'm still not
Yeah.
happy about the Doctor Doom casting, but I'm not under any delusions that this is gonna make anything short of a $2 billion. It's an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
But if it's good, shout outs to the creative team.
Oh, sorry. And I
Um,
gotta, I gotta correct this. It looks like Studio Mir worked on that Avatar Aang film also.
mhm,
So sorry, it's Flying Bark Productions and Studio Mir did worked on animation for the film. Neither of those
gotcha.
companies is American. So let's go ahead and outsource Invincible to Korea for Studio Mir and Australia
Oh
for
my god.
the Flying Bark Productions.
That just hurt me deeply because, like, you know how much cooler Invincible could have looked in the hands of an actually competent studio?
Yeah. Instead of, I don't know
Gee,
what we need. I wish Jeff Bezos was a fan of Invincible, so he can just start pouring money into it like he's doing Rings of
right.
Power that no one's watching.
But
Because it,
Invincible could have been Dragon Ball Z for white people.
yeah, oh, they really that art is so bad. Like
Look,
season one
I
was
can't
great, and then after that they were like, "That's good enough. Let's go ahead and
bring
just
back
give
the
him anything."
porn animators.
Yeah, man, this is not it. Yeah. So let's move on. I don't. We're gonna spend 40 minutes
Yeah.
talking about how bad the animation is.
I stopped watching it. Like it's one of those things where it's like you can't unsee it. And it's like I do love the Invincible story, but this just looks so hilariously shitty. Like when they fight each other, they don't even make physical contact.
I
And it's like
know
one of the
it's.
most critical parts of animation is impact frames. And you don't have it. Like just there's no
So,
connection, nothing.
I saw there was one where somebody just showed like it's like a headbutt. I'm not gonna say who did the headbutt.
Like, he just floated away.
Yeah, it's like literally didn't touch. It's like this. Are you serious? It's
uh,
just doing anything. It is terrible. Yo.
it looks like bad wrestling when it's like you can tell that they're faking it, and it's just like none of the hits connect. It doesn't really have much emotion to it. It's just very, very bland and mediocre.
Yeah.
In some comic book movie news, we are told that I'm gonna say take this one with a grain of salt because it was announced that Adria Arjona has been cast in Superman: Man of Tomorrow. That is confirmed.
Yeah.
However,
We don't know what she's playing.
it's yeah, we don't know exactly who she's playing. The prevailing theory is that it's Maxima, but apparently the mother who played the woman who played Clark Kent's mother, Ma Kent, came out and said, "Oh, the whole Maxima thing isn't confirmed. Stay tuned. Always listen to James Gunn." And then last week, when it was
Man,
in the
what's she
rumor
doing?
mill that I mean, she works there, like like
She was like,
it was
"Who's
standard.
Maxima again?
It would stand to reason that the actors and
Who's
actresses would
Maxima,
know
baby?" That's her. She don't know
who's
what she.
who they're going to be working with. But last week, James Gunn was saying like Adria Arjona is like a good friend of his, but all these rumors that came out from Deadline are bullshit. Like he doesn't, he hasn't cast anybody as Maxima yet. Blah blah blah. So it's like we're going based on what we've heard today, and that's the prevailing theory. But just know that Adria has been cast in Man of Tomorrow. Stay tuned for whatever information might come of that.
She too young to be a good friend of his. She's like 33.
I mean, he's friends with Jason Momoa, and that's Jason Momoa's girlfriend.
well, he like 50 something.
Yeah. Jason Momoa. No, Jason Momoa was like 40 something. Listen, I don't care what people's dating preferences are after the age of 25. After the age of 25, date as old as you fucking want. I don't
Nah,
care.
he 46. Yeah, he 46.
Okay. Yeah. So she's like, I'm guessing she's like our age. So
No, she's
35,
33.
46.
Don't. What are you
That's
talking
not.
about? I'm a boy. I am a boy, Damon.
Nah, I mean, that's not that bad. That's what, 10 years? After your 30s, it really doesn't matter who you date.
No, yeah, it
In
doesn't
terms
matter.
of age.
I just like how you friends? Where you hanging out at?
In the actors.
All right, whatever.
I would like her as Wonder Woman, but I don't think she's gonna be Wonder Woman.
She gotta put some muscle on. She gonna be Wonder Woman.
I would agree with that.
Put some meat on her bones.
I would like a muscle mommy Wonder Woman, like
All right,
a
man.
big swole ass woman.
You turned it into
Just Jade Cargill kind of big and swole. I want her throwing motherfuckers.
All right, man.
I want to see her deadlifting in the behind the scenes videos, emasculating everybody on set.
All right, man.
And I want
they gonna
her
be
to be
critiquing her
6 foot
form.
3.
Talk about you. Your back is arched. You can't.
I don't
All
give,
right, man.
I don't give a fuck. I want her to be swole, 6 foot 3, and I want her to lift me up. Those are my only requests.
This is very weird.
See,
let's not turn this into a Gooner episode. We're supposed to be talking about CinemaCon.
Do you want the Gen Z demographic or not?
CinemaCon, not Cinema Goon.
If we don't have gambling options and we don't have Roblox, all we got left is OnlyFans. So
our demographic is just on OnlyFans all the time. It's still funny to me. I'm not judging nobody, but that is hilarious to me.
The new Xbox boss, Asha Sharma, says that Game Pass has become too expensive, which means that shit gonna be going soon.
Yeah, go ahead, girl. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's become too expensive. Actually, no, she said it's become too expensive for players, which means they need a better value equation, blah, blah, blah.
Which means they're not going to lower the price while they figure it out. Get out of here.
Nah, she's just giving lip service.
Exactly.
You know, they might evolve, like they might have a more tiered system. So it's like currently they have like the $30 one, which like Game Pass, and then there's like a Game Pass Elite where it's like you pay extra. And I think they're gonna have a Game Pass that's like a bit less. Like let's say if the mainline one is $30, they're probably gonna have one that's like $20 or $15, but you can only play a certain amount of games a month.
They're gonna only put tower defense games on that joint. He gonna be playing Tetris and it's random tower defense games.
It's gonna be like a bunch of mobile games that have been upscaled for 4K.
Exactly.
Like,
have fun.
like Slay the Spire. Speaking of which, Slay the Spire is fire. I did not realize this. I got the mobile version. I have put 65 hours into that game, and it's the same goddamn run over and over again. And for some reason, it's kept me just gripped, and I love it. I can't wait to play the second one after I beat the first. We should dedicate the rest of the episode to the new season. Yes, please. I beg of you.
No. Oh, also, sorry, just for context, the whole Invincible thing, let's say like I think Steven Yeun's the highest paid. He gets like what $200K an episode. J.K. Simmons like 150, something like that. It's actually they just don't put enough money into the animation. I don't like their budget's like $2 million or something per episode. They need to up it. They just need to up it. Yeah.
Actually, no, they just need to pay regular voice actors. Like nobody.
No, I don't want to Young Bosch.
Listen. I love J.K. Simmons as an actor. Nobody is coming to watch Invincible for big names.
No,
he was great.
Still,
he was great as Omni-Man, but like they could have paid a regular talented voice actor. Anybody who doesn't merit a $200,000 payday per episode. To me, then we could have gotten good anime. Think about the balance. We don't pay as much to the voice actors, but still get talented voice actors. However, in return, we get fantastic animation that makes this into the white Dragon Ball Z that we could have only dreamed of.
They got like 4 people working on the episodes. It's literally 4 people.
That's the problem.
Yeah, just
Take
no,
some of the
add, no,
voice
no,
acting
no. Just
budget,
add to the budget. They can spend more.
but they're not. And if I could reallocate the funds, it would take away from the voice acting. Get like lesser paid voice actors, like the Critical Role cast, and then take a lot of that money that's being invested into the big names and put it into the animation. This way, we can get actual impacts when characters swing on each other.
Just add more money. Jeff, go ahead, throw some more money at the show, man. See, I call him Jeff.
He's too busy not giving money to Amazon workers who have to pee in bottles on the assembly line.
That's a management issue. I don't know why they having him do that. Y'all need to really work that out.
They
But
don't
not
see
Jeff.
people.
Jeff loved
They see
Lord of the
copies
Rings,
in
man.
a machine.
That's all it is. He just loved Lord of the Rings, and that's it. Whatever.
Could have had white Dragon Ball Z because everybody know Dragon Ball Z is for black people. But this could have been white Dragon Ball Z and it would have been masterful.
We're not going to get into that discussion. I'm gonna leave it alone.
That's all. That's an hour-long discussion, and you know it.
My
Anyways,
don't make it.
Piccolo is a black icon. Anyways, Skyrim mod Kizel Online has broken its player record with 600 people online at once. The massive RP server removes human NPCs entirely, meaning every guard, trader, and tavern guest is played by a real person.
That's actually really cool.
It is really cool. And I think Grand Theft Auto needs to do the exact same thing.
I wish like it could be someone's job to like log on, work the convenience store. It's like you're playing the game. Like that would be cool.
This is what Grand Theft Auto 6 needs to do. Build a second life, have people have actual income, and trap them in this fictional world.
You get off work to go to work. Hey, babe, what you doing? I'm on the game. Get off the game. Why you? I'm working. Literally just washing cars in Grand Theft Auto.
But you can build entire like communities, financial ecosystems. You can do so much with this, and it's crazy that only now people are really taking advantage of it. Because I've heard about like we have one friend, I forget his name on Discord, and I don't want to dox him, but he does a role play for Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's kind of like the same thing. It's like there's this big world where it's like some people play sheriffs, some people are like prospectors and gold diggers and hunters and obviously outlaws and cowboys and stuff. And it's like it's this big community that everyone logs onto and just logs time in and just like gets to interact with each other under the guise of the whole like fictional world they all live in as these characters. And that's really cool. It's like Dungeons and Dragons just with, you know, cowboys and now with sword and sorcery in Skyrim. Like, do more of this. Do it before Roblox gets to it first, and then takes all a year.
They already got everybody. Roblox probably like, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's go ahead and pay people like prison prices. They be getting checks. The kids be getting checks for 50 cents because they worked 8 hours at a convenience store in Roblox.
The crazy thing about it is like I could see them doing that, and instead of being paid actual money, they get paid in Robux.
We got to stop saying this. This is too good of ideas. Let's move on.
Yeah, and kids would go fucking crazy.
Yeah, move on.
This is why my son off of that shit. Moving on. Pete Hines says he left Bethesda because he didn't want to watch it be damaged and abused. Microsoft acquired Bethesda. Acquired Bethesda, and he felt like all the life and soul got drained out of it for capitalism.
Okay, there you go. Because you say damage and abuse,
it can mean it's Microsoft. Yeah, exactly. That can mean a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, look at O'Shaughnessy and his Yoshi Furry action. Damage.
The FAA has launched a recruitment campaign targeting gamers for air traffic controller jobs, which is pretty fucking.
They're going to be going all the minorities. Watch. The black box.
It's sad.
Nothing but slurs. When that joint crashed. But they're gonna. They're not gonna miss.
Jesus. I mean, that whole horrific scenario aside, I think it makes perfect sense. Like they have
Yeah,
good reaction time. They know how to stay up late, obviously. Um,
just drinking 5 hour energies all day. That's the only
Bruh,
reaction
Mountain
time they
Dew,
have. They don't got that reaction time in the real world. Just only on the game.
absolutely not. No, they know how to point and click, and that's it. But Mountain Dew about to make a shit ton of money off of these
Mm.
new positions.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
They can make it. Wait, we need air traffic controllers though. Go let them be air traffic controllers too. Oh, you got to be able to fly a plane though. Can they still fly a plane?
No, no, don't you have to just be able to direct the plane and like give
No, but
directions to a plane?
you still got to fly one. Like I think it's part of the test.
Oh, so like they know what they're giving directions to.
I think so. Like you have to learn to fly. I'm pretty sure. We gotta ask a homie. Ask Smooth Carlito. He's done it before. And I'm pretty sure he
Oh,
had
really?
to.
That's
Yeah, pretty sure he had to fly.
oh no, I'd rather be on the ground. Um,
No, sorry. You as part of the like to become an air traffic controller, you have to fly at some point. But when you get the job, you don't have to start flying planes later.
I get that, but
That's
I
what I
mean,
mean.
like me having to actually get into a cockpit and maneuver a plane
Oh, that's what you mean.
15,000 feet above the earth. Hell no, no.
Yeah,
My respect to anybody who does that is just not for me. I'd rather be in the passenger seat
yeah,
in a large jumbo jet, not having to worry about any of that shit.
yeah. We need good air traffic controllers.
Yeah. Is it that we don't have enough air traffic controllers or they're just not properly compensated?
I, let's move on because if I start getting into what happened to the air traffic controllers, we leave the nerd bubble that we've uh, built for ourselves.
I got you. I remember when Reagan fired all of them. Anyways, um,
He said, "Oh, y'all striking? Bye."
there's one of this young teenage woman whose landing gear like fell off mid-flight, and they had to guide them to land without their landing gear.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, no,
Air traffic
air
controllers is
traffic
a
control,
underrated
unsung hero.
underrated role. Yeah.
Yeah. Epic Games to release Arc Raiders style Disney game this year. That's funny.
It's just they just gonna add it to Fortnite. So
Yeah, more than yeah.
also they put Stone Cold Steve Austin in Fortnite, but they did it a month late. he comes out on the 16th of this month. It should have been last month.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense.
Yeah, right. They're going to Kingdom Hearts and yes, they're going to throw Kingdom Hearts and Arc Raiders. Epic
Mhm.
just somehow gets licensed to everything.
Yeah.
And now it's Austin 416 now because they didn't do this last month. I really don't know who in there like dropped the ball. Maybe they forgot, and then they forgot the whole Austin 316 tag. But
That's so
whatever.
stupid.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, an insider is claiming that GTA 6's user-generated content will produce millionaires. When it does come, especially on PC, if you thought GTA 5 was crazy, especially with the RP servers, you haven't seen anything yet. So they do have some idea.
It's about to be adult Roblox. Good luck to y'all.
Yeah, drive-bys everywhere. Okay, in anime news, uh, Shadow Clone Jutsu, according to the New York Mets, on Friday, June 12th,
Yeah, that's the
first
Naruto collab that they're
first
doing.
15,000 fans will receive a Naruto-themed Mets jersey for Naruto Night.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah, like in the same way that One Piece is doing one in with the Boston Red Sox.
Mhm.
I think next month or something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Haikyuu
We talked
sequel
about the One
movie.
Piece Popeyes collab earlier too. So
Yes. Haikyuu sequel movie versus the Little Giant is in production and coming to theaters in 2027.
I love Haikyuu, so that's why I was
Mhm.
sharing this. I just hope it's like an actual film and like 3 episodes of an anime, which is what we usually get for like anime films these days, especially when it's like series. But Haikyuu, uh, I know the manga has ended. I need to finish catching up on the anime. I'll be watching too much stuff, so we'll see.
Mhm. Yeah. Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, The Calamity arrives in movie theaters on June 25th.
That's another one where I feel like it's probably the first 3 episodes of the last season of the anime.
I
Um,
mean, it's a winning strategy in terms of box office draw.
Yeah.
I keep
Oh, I'm gonna
saying,
check out Ice Shield, Josh Watson. I need to add that to my list.
yeah, I keep saying when One Piece decides to do this exact same thing, it's going to be the first $1 billion anime movie.
I hope they don't, because One Piece films have been. It comes from a different era of film. So like the One Piece
Hmm.
movies aren't canon, and like they're about something else. Or
Kind of
like
like the My
just
Hero
the characters.
movies.
Yeah, that same way. Like the Naruto films, the older Bleach films. Uh,
Hmm.
so
Yeah, I both like and dislike that because like I like it because they are then allowed to just go the fuck off and do the coolest shit imaginable
mhm.
because they can be scaled back down. They don't overpower scale in the actual canon, but it also does kind of feel like we're watching something just for the sake of it being cool as opposed to
No,
like it
you
actually
are.
meaning something.
It like
Yeah.
usually, especially for One Piece, usually doesn't mean anything. The characters matter
Hmm.
because the characters like so the characters are canon, but the stuff happening is not canon at all. And then they
Yeah.
have to like I remember the One Piece film Red that they had done. They had to
Hmm.
make up attacks for the red hair pirates because they like we
Yeah.
knew who the red hair pirates were, but we hadn't seen them fight yet. Shanks hadn't done his divine departure, so they couldn't reveal any of that in the film because then that spoils
Mhm.
the canon. But Shanks is a canon character. Uta is a canon character. Just all the stuff happening with her is not.
Gotcha.
So stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. I would hope like for One Piece, One Piece has so much lore. They could make canon movies. Like they could just make a movie, a Rocks film, right? Or they can make
Hmm.
there's like a Rocky Port incident film, right? But the issue with that is none of that has anything to do with Luffy and the Straw Hats. So if you do
Hmm.
that, the last time they did something that didn't have anything to do with Luffy, the ratings were low. It was like years ago. There's like a sorry, I'm rapping about One Piece, but there's like a cover art story where Helmepo and Kobe go and train with Garp, right? That's a cover art,
Gotcha.
um, and they actually turned that into anime episodes, but they didn't test well.
Hmm.
So that's when they started getting into filler instead of just doing the cover art stories.
Gotcha.
So, right, an Ace film would be amazing, but again, that's not Luffy. So, it's weird.
Hmm. Let's see. I saw a list for Oricon's March 2026 top 20 sales for manga. One Piece is at the top with over a million. Then
Mm-hmm.
Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo is 300,000. Same thing with Jujutsu Kaisen. Spy X Family is 270,000, and so on and
Mm-hmm.
so forth. Reason I brought this up is what happens to the manga industry when One Piece ends?
I
Because
don't know. It's not a lot of, especially shonen. It's not a lot of new things that are like lasting. I
yeah.
think Itchy the Witch was on there, right? Probably like number seven,
Mhm.
something like that. That's like a shonen. Uh, it has a little bit of staying power, right? But even Jujutsu Kaisen Madolo is over, right? It ended,
Yeah.
and it's off the back of the original series. So I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. We need a new like creator to come out with something amazing that lands. I hope Kagurabachi becomes that. Once it gets to anime, I feel like, and actually, matter of fact, this is probably news somewhere. Kagurabachi is getting an anime. I forgot the studio
Yes.
that's doing it. I don't know how good that studio is because I forgot about them. But hopefully, that anime really propels Kagurabachi to like the next level, and then that becomes like the new mainstay. And Joshua Awesome, we can make a manga. I got some ideas. I don't want to reveal. I don't want to reveal them. I got some ideas.
And lastly, in anime news, Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade, and Industry recently detailed plans to more than triple funding for expanding anime into global markets. The goal is to reach approximately 37 billion USD annually by 2033. The plan and focuses on boosting blockbuster anime production, increasing
Mm-hmm.
performance-based pay for workers, large-scale releases, expansion of distribution platforms, and improved development platforms for new content.
They're just gonna have to stop being stingy with them IPs. That's all it is.
And please lend America some animators because we struggling over here.
I think that'll be good for the industry though. It's a long time coming. I think it's like Japan didn't know what they had, and they didn't know like the global appeal of
Yeah.
anime. Although, like I will say, I don't like dubbed anime because like the way they dub it, it's like they try to
Hmm.
emulate the Japanese sounds. Like you have to. The reason Dragon Ball Z was so good is because when they like did the dub and they did the music for it, they adapted it for an American audience. So like they changed
Hmm.
all that stuff. That's why Goku in American DBZ does not sound like Goku in Japanese DBZ. Like the fight music in Japanese DBZ is not the fight music in American DBZ. I wish like
Hmm.
more anime would go back to that. But I think also like anime is so huge now. Like you be listening to anime music in the gym. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't. But you know what I'm
Listen,
saying? Like
listen,
they don't have to do that anymore. So
listen. When I hear you say run from My Hero Academia, that shit gives me a +5 strength boost. That shit is, and that music is crazy.
you're doing the bench press talking about plus ultra. I just walk away. You got it. You don't
Hey,
need a
listen, you
spot.
wanted me to, y'all. I've been having anime pushed on me for the longest time. Now that I'm into it, y'all got to deal with the full totality of what that means. But I love anime music. I have like a whole playlist dedicated to it, and it's really really catchy and inspiring because that and the what is it? The United States of Smash orchestral. I love orchestral music, especially like video games, anime, etc. But yeah, the United States of Smash theme is just as inspiring and has me ready to like deadlift the entire gym. We're finally up to trailers. We got a first
Wait, no,
trailer
hold on.
for
Don't
Colony.
you skip my Hasbro Legends story. I'll say I remember
What is it?
Hasbro's about to come out with a network called Hasbro Legends. They were combining with what Get Game. It's like stands for what does game stand for? GAIM. Actually,
Mhm.
I do not remember what that joint stands for. Uh, like get it out the get it at something. I don't know, but they're doing a
Mhm.
collaboration with them, and they're gonna have all those Hasbro IPs and show all those 80s and 90s cartoons. So that's what the network is for. And
That's cool.
Game has like a 70 million like not subscriber, but just like uh station imprint, something like that. So they're developing that network. Um, and then there you go. That's happening. All right, that's it.
Gotcha.
All right, and
Got
then
a
all
first
this.
trailer.
No, don't do it because all this trailer stuff is just CinemaCon. At the end of the day, so
Not all of it. Some of it is
what's not CinemaCon?
not. We got a trailer for The Wizard of the Kremlin starring Paul Dano and
That's
Jude Law.
CinemaCon.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
I'm pretty sure they
Okay,
did.
fuck it. What was it?
This was say
Okay,
everything was
before
like CinemaCon. If it wasn't last week, it's CinemaCon. That's. I'm just assuming everything is CinemaCon.
all right, so before that, we going to just drop one obituary thing. Um, Africa
Get
Bambaataa
After It
passed
Media.
away.
That's what it was. Sorry. Get After It Media.
Yeah. Africa Bambaataa has passed away. He's a hip hop pioneer. If you know the full story of him, you know we're not going to go into detail about this.
Yeah, that's why I
Moving on.
interrupted him as he was talking about it.
Wanted to make you guys aware we have nothing further to discuss on that topic.
Yeah.
Justice for the victim.
He said nothing further.
CinemaCon. So CinemaCon is this week. A bunch of different studios are presenting. It's kind of like Comic-Con just for film.
Yeah.
Um Yesterday, I believe Sony presented few others that I can't remember, but between this episode of Cameos and the next episode, we're going to be going over a lot of the big news that comes out.
Hmm.
To start off, in regards to Sony, Sony released the first stills of Beyond the Spider-Verse, and it looks as beautiful and
Ooh.
emotional and wonderful. And this might go down as one of the greatest cinematic trilogies of all time
How many
because it's
times have
like
you seen it?
just three, four, five, maybe.
Exactly. Shout out to Panamanian. We going in there to see how many times they change it each time.
And hopefully they got better fucking sound mixing, because Across the Spider-Verse, I could not hear a damn thing. I had to wait until it came out on streaming to actually like process a lot of the dialogue.
That was intentional, so you had to go see it again. Like, what did I miss? Let me go. Let me go watch it
They
again.
they don't realize how cheap I am. If I don't get a good quality experience the first time, I ain't going the second time. But we can't show you the actual shots, but to describe
Yeah,
them, there's one shot of Miles and his father like embracing one another in a very beautifully set sunset shot. You got Miguel O'Hara in a black and white style animation grabbing Miles in a colored animation, which I'm pretty sure is going to have a lot of cinematic symbolism once we see it. We got a shot of Spider Punk with the words in Spider Punk's text saying "Gonna save your dad." And in the last shot, we have Aaron Davis and his brother, the Prowler, whose name escapes me right now. What's his brother's name again?
Childish Gambino,
It's not Childish Gambino.
Mahershala
What?
Ali.
Yes, that is correct in terms of the voice act. What is the Prowler's actual name?
I actually
Um,
forgot the Prowler's name. That's why.
I
He's
forget,
oh,
but yeah,
sorry, Donald Glover.
y'all get on my motherfucking nerves. We got a shot of the Prowler and his Aaron Davis sitting side by side in the car together. Prowler has dreadlocks, so clearly this is a flashback. Aaron Davis looks very young as well,
So,
and I think
oh, you
this.
figured it out.
Huh?
You figured it out
Figured out what?
that his name was Aaron Davis.
No, Aaron Davis is the father. Is Miles' dad?
Huh? No, Aaron Davis. The Aaron Davis is the Prowler.
So what the hell? Jefferson Davis. That's where I got messed. Okay, Jefferson Davis is dad. Aaron Davis is the uncle.
Yeah.
I'm once again I'm stupid. Um, yeah, this is clearly a flashback shot to them just being wholesome and brotherly. And this movie is probably going to make a lot of people cry, myself included. Because if it's as good as Into the Spider Verse and Across the Spider Verse, and it really sticks the landing and delivers on everything we can only hope for, especially seeing how this film was delayed at least 6 times. Yeah, I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, I'm excited too. When's supposed to come out again? I actually forgot. I don't know
Uh,
why.
you gonna make me
Nah, no, I'll figure it
reopen the
out.
tab?
What's the next one?
One second. I got it. 6/18/2027.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope. Oh my God. I
Yeah, it's gonna be
hope and
great.
pray this is as good as it looks.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of other trailers from CinemaCon. We got a trailer for Colony, a new film from Train to Busan director Yeon Sang Ho. The zombie thrillers follow survivors trapped in a Korean high-rise amid a zombie outbreak in theaters on August 28th. This also looks awesome.
Yeah. I really also like Korean like zombie films. There was in
Me
zombie
too.
like shows. I don't know why. It's like it's very weird. It's like it's done better to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's
Mm,
the world around it. Like there's more of a story that I enjoy.
mm.
So like, all right, this looks good.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm being honest, like I think Asian horror they do it better.
Mm.
Like a lot of the Asian horror is just like really visceral, really emotional. Like
Yeah,
they don't really hold anything back. Like it's intense. Like it,
but
it hits you on a deep emotional level as well as like the jump scares and stuff.
yeah, but and it's not like gaudy gore. You know what I mean?
Mhm. That's true. They
Maybe
use
that's
subtlety
also
very
it.
well.
Yeah, like it's gory, but like in a good way. It sounds weird to say, but like it's really good.
It- it's done in a way that doesn't feel like torture porn.
Yeah, there you go.
I got you. Speaking of zombies, Zach Krieger's Resident Evil has been showing some serious promise. They released footage at CinemaCon, excuse me. They released some footage at CinemaCon that,
Mm.
and people's general sentiments were it's faithful to core. Yeah, let me try that word again. Faithful to core gameplay. Follows one character from point A to point B with no time skips.
Mm.
Features inventory management, which is fucking awesome. Claustrophobic and unnerving atmosphere. Phenomenal script. Screenings went through the roof, connected to the story of the games, a side story to the main Resident Evil lore, and the cinematography mimics camera angles and shots in the games.
Mm.
This sounds awesome.
Honestly, it sounds like Sony needs to watch this before they start working on Metal Gear Solid.
That's true. If somebody doesn't hide in a box for stealth in the Metal Gear Solid movie, it is simply not worth the ticket to admission.
Yeah, and Josh Rossum's not going unless he has to bring his controller. For
Hey,
he needs a
listen.
second controller.
I wonder if they have a moment that like Psycho Mantis appears and fucks with the audience in some way.
That's what I was thinking. Like you just start messing with the sound, so like it's just only in one corner of the thing.
Like start flickering and shit.
Yes, like come on, make it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. What else?
Yeah.
Get to the most important.
So
Matter of fact, can I jump in? Because we got to talk about the most important thing we got.
this hold on, Resident Evil is important to me, damn it.
All right, fine. I'll let you
I just
finish.
wanted to
I'll let
say
you finish.
so people are complaining that this doesn't take place in the Resident Evil mythos, meaning it doesn't directly adapt the game. I was in that camp until I heard more details, and now I'm very much in support of this and excited for it because I think there's two ways you can adapt a film or adapt a game, movie, etc., whatever. Point is, you can either adapt the story directly and like try to like copy it to live action, whether it be like the first mansion incident with Resident Evil 1 or the story with Leon and Claire in Resident Evil 2, or you can contribute something to the existing lore. And that's what I think this is. Because it's like Fallout, we mentioned this last week. Fallout, the Amazon Prime series, doesn't directly adapt any specific Fallout story, but it does add contributions to the lore that we know in that post-apocalyptic wasteland. So if that's
Mm.
what he's angling for, where it's like we get like inventory management and camera angles that are recognizable, I'm all on board. This sounds amazing.
Yeah, and it's set in the same universe in the same way. Sorry, just
Yeah.
Josh Washington comment, but yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, so I fully support this because I thought it was gonna be like, oh, they're not taking anything from the mythos, but no, this is just gonna be in the same universe, just a different character, and it would
Mm.
be pretty cool to see the same character appear in like a Resident Evil game down the line.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, what was the next story you want to discuss?
the best thing we've gotten out of CinemaCon thus far, because CinemaCon's all
Listening.
week. Airbud. That's right, y'all. Airbud is returning. Let's go. And I don't want no
In
CG.
theaters, in theaters, January 2027.
I don't want no CG from Airbud. I want to hear they're playing basketball. I want like how dare you, Josh Watson? Don't sleep
He's
on
not wrong.
Airbud.
He's we got to give our audience what they want. Seeing as how Joshua Awesome is
He
the
don't know
only
that he
active
wants
member of our
Airbud.
audience,
You,
he
stop
must
saying that. I
listen.
keep trying to tell you today. We got to check the analytics.
We have 12 fans, and Joshua Awesome is the most vocal one. We must abide by
We
what he
have more
requests.
than 12. I keep trying to tell you this. Check the analytics.
I'm
Listen,
just
y'all
trying
don't
to stay
understand.
humble.
Airbud is fantastic. So I can't wait to see this golden retriever. That's the white dog, so he's gonna only be shooting nothing but shots. The wettest threes. I cannot wait.
No,
No
no crossover
CG.
whatsoever.
Nah, no handles. Nah, no, he could be Steve Nash. Not Steve Nash. What's his name? Uh, damn.
Steve Nash,
Oh, it is Steve
John
Nash.
Stockton.
Thank you. Yes, Steve Nash is like the wrestler. I was like, why am I saying Steve Nash? Yeah, he could be John Stockton. John Stockton had the mean handles. Airbud is about to be amazing. That's it.
Assists out this week. So going back to horror, we got a trailer for Insidious Out of the Further. Uh, I kind of tapped out of the Insidious series a while back, but this does look pretty good.
It looks good. Okay. To me, it
Yeah.
looked
It
like
looks scary as shit.
it would look like gaudy again. Like, all right, it doesn't seem like I don't watch horrors like that though. So maybe let me just shut up. Don't worry about me.
I don't I don't think it looks gaudy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're doing it pretty well. I just don't like when we see too much of the monster in trailer. And I think we're seeing a lot of the primary antagonist in this one.
Because I gotta get you in that seat, man.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I like to be teased into the seat. And when I get there, that's when you throw it all at me. I know what I said. I meant every word of it. But yeah, you got to be, the subtlety is important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to save this one for last because I do want to discuss it a bit at length. On the same, there's a lot of horror stuff. Tales from the Crypt is coming out on May 1st on Shudder, which is a streaming service that I did not know existed.
Is that horror? I never thought of Tales from the Crypt as horror.
The stories that it tells is horror, but the Crypt Keeper is more comedic.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. What about
So like
Tales from the Hood
his
though?
commentary, Tales from the Hood is actually quite scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like them voodoo dolls, motherfucker. And then
Yeah.
you had what's the name? Keith David talking about welcome to hell, motherfucker.
Oh man, that's a lot. We lost a lot of people that were in Tales from the Hood too.
Yeah.
Sad.
We got a first look trailer at The Wizard of the Kremlin, starring Paul Dano and Jude Law.
Yeah, that was really good.
Is this about what's the name? Putin?
Actually, I didn't. I think so.
It looks like I think
Yeah,
Jude
I'm
Law
pretty
is
sure it
playing
is.
Vladimir Putin. Oh, cool. It looks interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna check
Yeah.
it out in theaters, but
No,
I'm
I'm going to see
I'm
it in
down there.
theaters.
It depends on the Rotten Tomato score it gets. Like I
Yeah,
said, 90 plus ass and seats.
but it is about Putin.
Okay.
So honestly, I wonder if Putin going to like
I mean, if he don't, somebody gonna get a package with some radiation in it.
exactly.
Allegedly, allegedly. Like, we got a first trailer for the Hershey's biopic. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
November 26th.
You forgot that they was just there's like a trend. Yeah, let's take any IP and make a movie about it.
This is just Willy Wonka with more romance.
Yeah. Remember the Pop Tarts movie? Flamin'
That was actually
Hots.
a really good.
You like the Pop Tarts
Flamin'
one?
Hots was also good. Yeah, it was good. I liked a lot of those. I like the Blackberry movie too. Those were pretty good.
I did not like the Pop Tart one. I had to turn it off. I loved Flamin' Hots though.
Mm,
Flamin' Hots really good. So
yeah.
this I'm gonna at least see what it's about. I'm gonna try it. Oh, excuse me.
Depends
Sorry.
on that score.
Mhm.
We got a trailer for Fokker in Law, which stars Ben Stiller,
Mhm.
um, and Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Actually, she's a really good actress. So,
Yeah, so she got her start. She
uh,
started acting.
the,
It's like if Drake
so
decided to go
I'm just, I'm
act.
just
I'm not surprised if it's good.
Drake is actually he's actually a really good actor. Like
That's
he's
what
done
he
a
does.
few what's the name like SNL skits where I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot you were funny.
Yeah, he forgot he could act.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
sorry, and it's not the trailer comes out
Alan.
tomorrow for that.
Yes,
Again,
yes, it
yeah,
does.
I just saw it. I was like, we're not filming tomorrow, so we won't be able to talk about it. But it does come out tomorrow.
Yeah. Alan Richardson and Owen Wilson star in the official teaser for Runner.
Yeah, I might. I like Alan Richardson. Plus, after you punched his neighbor and got away with it, I just want to support whatever you're doing. So I'm about to
Yeah,
watch it.
I've liked him since Blue Mountain State, and I liked him since
Yeah.
actually no Smallville. Smallville was
Uh,
where I first saw him.
mm.
We got a trailer for oh yeah, Punisher: One Last Kill. This has nothing to do with CinemaCon, but it did come out on the
Oh,
9th.
right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That
Yeah,
looks
I
amazing.
knew it was something. Yeah, I mean, anytime we see John Bernthal as the Punisher, it's a good time.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he wrote part of this too. Like he's
Hmm.
really all in, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah. We got a first teaser for Everybody Wants to Fuck Me, starring Taron Egerton. The thriller follows a man who discovers that every woman is stalking him and wants to fuck him.
When I saw it, I saw that one, and I was like, "There's no way this is real." So I had to go check multiple sources. It's like, "Oh, this is a legit film. I'm definitely about to watch this. This is hilarious."
So I think this can go one of two ways. Either they do lean into the whole fact that like every woman wants him, or they could have it be like this is all delusion in his head and he's really egotistical or a
Yeah,
narcissist. And he's like the big twist is that like no, these women have not even been glancing in his direction
that's
and
what I
you're
hope
actually an
because
incel.
that's like funny. That's funnier. It's just delusions.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Oh, also not pertaining to CinemaCon, but still a really cool trailer. We got a trailer for Mortal Kombat 2, which I ain't gonna lie, this one might have got me.
If again, my issue is still Carl Urban.
100% agree.
It's like I'll watch it. Like, all right, man, I see what y'all doing. Street Fighter, you might have a little fight ahead of you, but Carl Urban, like, no offense to Carl Urban, it's not doing it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what I liked about the Street Fighter trailer this has in it as well. Like
Mhm.
it leans into everything you like about Mortal Kombat, even down to the camera angles where it looks like an actual Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
fight.
it's like they went right to the stage, the 2D
Hmm.
fight. I was like, all right, I see it now.
And, and of course, they got the music.
Yeah,
Test your might. Like, yeah, this looks. I hate Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. It should have been like Glenn Powell or somebody in that same
yeah,
like
somebody
handsome
else.
generic white guy archetype. But like this looks pretty cool.
Mm.
So this is another theme. That's another song that has me in the gym ready to punch shit and go crazy.
What the original?
Mm.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
James Marsden
yeah.
would have been
James
a
Marsden
great Johnny
would have been
Cage,
good. Yeah,
especially like a Johnny Cage that like is at the end of his acting career because James Marsden is a little older now. Like he could
yeah,
still have that same cocky arrogance. That would have been a great casting.
yeah. And we don't care
Um,
about. Well, I don't care about Overwatch. Josh Rosen.
I do, damn it. All right, and we got three more trailers. Well, yeah, three more trailers left. We got Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping, which is in theaters and IMAX November 20th, 2026.
It's not for me. I do not care at all about Hunger Games. I like Battle Royale. Die on that hill. Battle Royale is the Japanese Hunger Games, basically. The lady won her lawsuit. I'm pretty sure they sued because like, yo, you just copied our whole film, bar for bar,
Hmm.
and they were like, nah, this is different enough. Yeah, Battle Royale's first, but like I think Battle Royale tried to sue the Hunger Games lady, and she won the case
Hmm.
because the concept is generic enough that you can the concept of Hunger Games is generic enough that you can like it doesn't have to come from Battle Royale.
I see
So
what you mean.
yeah, so she got out of it. But the film's not for me. Battle Royale is like too good. So
Hmm.
even this, like, I was
No.
looking like this not for me. Y'all not about to kill these kids the way y'all need to, which is a weird thing to say.
That is a crazy ass sentence,
I
but
mean,
you're right.
yeah,
That's my
yeah,
thing. It's like if you're gonna show the horrors of war or like an actual battle royale, it's like let's not cut any corners here. Like
yeah,
let's see the meat and gristle and the grisliness.
yeah. Oh, okay. And maybe that's why the battle royale didn't win the case because
Hmm.
that battle royale is more like so. All right, for those who know, battle royale is like uh, in the world, everyone sends a they send kids to kill each other to determine uh, like who runs the world or something like that, right? Whereas Hunger Games, as Josh Washington was telling us in the books, like they were pimping them out to the upper class, doing all types of other stuff, and then still having them kill each other.
I didn't know all that.
I mean,
Jesus.
because they don't put that in a movie, but if it was made
Uh-huh.
in another country, they probably would have put it in a movie, like Old Boy. You ever seen Old Boy?
Wow. Yeah.
You know that twist. I said, "Oh
Uh,
my god." Yeah, so that like yeah,
um,
thank you, Josh Osborne. The battle concept's the same, but it's different enough that yeah, you can't get no money off that. But whatever. Hunger Games is just not for me, especially the way they make the films. It's boring to me.
last two trailers. We got a trailer for, and I'm so fucking excited for this. Godzilla Minus Zero, the first Japanese project film for IMAX.
Yeah,
Ryonosuke, Kamiki, and Minami Hamabe are reprising their roles. Look at me pronouncing their names correctly.
it's
And
all the anime.
Godzilla will go. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Godzilla will go to New York City.
Oh, all right. Maybe that's why it's -0 instead of -2. Because I thought the concept behind the first one, Godzilla -1, is like
Hmm.
after Hiroshima and Nagasaki, everything just got worse. So it just went negative more because Godzilla came out. So now
Yeah.
things are getting
And
better for Japan because Godzilla's in New York. So it's -0.
have you seen like the first look teaser for it?
A little bit of it, yeah.
Oh my god, it looks amazing.
I know, and
Godzilla looks even more terrifying, and I don't know if the budget increased, but the CG looks even better, despite the fact that the budget for the last one was like what 50,000.
I forgot. It was
50
dumb
million.
low.
Excuse me.
It was dumb low, but I thought they also the way they designed Godzilla was on purpose. Like they wanted it to look like their Godzilla, like
Monster.
but the original Godzilla. Like they want to bring that look
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. But this one, he looks like he kind of looks more like the more recent version of Godzilla. Like he's bulkier.
But the what I saw was like still shrouded in a cloud a little bit. It was kind of like his silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it looked like just a
Yeah.
better version of that Godzilla -1 look.
Gotcha. Yeah, he looks like bulky,
Yeah,
like the beefy Godzilla that we have in the states.
yeah, yeah. And that's
Yeah.
why he in the
So I wonder
states.
if
That's why he in New York.
yes, because obesity is a problem over here. So now Godzilla is a metaphor for that as
Exactly.
well.
Godzilla came over here, got bulky. But I'm excited for that. It's
All
gonna
right,
be good.
our last story for this half of CinemaCon. An R-rated animated Bloodborne movie is in the works. Jacksepticeye is developing the film.
So that's the one that's the YouTuber. He's executive producing it.
Yes.
I feel like he's a nerd,
Yes.
so he probably loves the game and will want it to be like done correctly.
Yeah.
You know?
That was my feeling as well. Like everyone was like, "Oh, Jacksepticeye, that's ridiculous," and I was shocked by it as well. But then I really thought about it, like you said, it's like you want people with passion behind it. You
Yeah.
don't want just some random executive trying to make out, just out to make a buck. Like this is his favorite film of all time. So it's like if you imagine if you gave us an opportunity to make one of our favorite games, like we
Hmm.
gonna go hard.
Yeah. Get all the right people. So I think this will be
Exactly.
good, especially
Yeah.
given it's R rated, um, and like the person in control is a fan, so you don't have to worry about what were we talking about where they were like, oh, make it less like the game. What was that?
Make it less like the game.
Yeah.
Have we ever said that?
Yeah, there was a we were talking about it. I forgot what it was, but one of the notes was make it less like the game for so like other people can
Oh,
like get into
it was for Mass Effect. Like it
it.
didn't say
Okay,
necessarily make it less like the game. It was just like make it appeal more to the masses and don't confuse the fuck out of everybody with like uh Reapers and all Proteans and all kind of crazy shit like that. Which is like I don't believe in that. I like the One Piece live adaptation method where it's like if shit is weird, make it weird, and then if
mm,
it's good enough, the audience will embrace it.
listen, I'm not going to talk about that because they changed the story and they talked about oh we followed the manga. No, you didn't. I'm still very angry about
Fair point. However,
that.
they didn't shy away from like the snail
Oh yeah, the
phones and
look
all the
stuff.
like,
That's fine.
little, little oddities and stuff like that. So it's like
Yeah.
if the quality is good, people are gonna just learn and just embrace it.
Yeah, but my point in mentioning that is to say like, that's what happens when you have like corporate take over these IPs, right? That we love. But when you just have a guy with some money, like Jeff Bezos with some money, nah, you gonna do it. Keep making it. But you get this right. So I'm kind of glad that this YouTuber is like taking on this From Software game.
Mhm.
The ones From Software game actually that I just gave up on. I've never given up on a From Software game until I played Bloodborne, and I was like, "There's no way," because I couldn't block. Everything is parried, and I was walking down the street, something jumped out. I said, "Oh," tried to parry, nah, missed. All right, let's go ahead and take that back. I'm done with this one.
Now I love the parry system. Like that little blunderbuss that you get, that shit was fun.
I was struggling because I wasn't used to it. I'm used to it now because when I was playing Elden Ring, there's like a place where you have to parry. So I was like, all right, well,
Mhm.
I need to finish this. So let me let me get good at this. But yeah, I just gave up that game. So this will be good. Not better than Airbud, but it's definitely gonna be good. Y'all gotta don't sleep on Airbud now.
I ain't sleeping on it. It might be one of the highest rated films ever made, kind of like Corey in the House is for video games. So it's
Exactly.
like
That's what we need to do. We need to run up the run up the ratings. Airbud is the highest rated film of all time. Let's do it.
like make Airbud the new Citizen Kane.
Yeah, let's do it. It's time.
Yeah. All right. What you watching, what you playing? Because this goddamn it's late.
Oh yeah, my bad. So what? That's you had to restart your computer. Never mind. I ain't apologize. What?
We're both equally responsible.
I'm watching Bloodhounds, the Korean show. So season 2 came out. Finished that. I enjoyed it, but not as much as I liked the first season. Still watching Invincible. Still watching. Actually, I'm watching the Godzilla Monarchs joint on Apple TV. I need to finish that.
Hmm.
Uh, Man, there's another weekly show. The One Piece anime is back out. Watching that. Uh, Damon's watching that. That's the new anime from the creator of Full Metal Alchemist. Um,
Hmm.
I feel like there's one more thing and something coming out. I'm like, oh, Michael, the Michael Jackson movie comes out next week actually.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh shit, we need to get.
yeah, but I won't be here that weekend.
Ah, okay.
Well, no, I'll be here, but like I can't see it that weekend. I got like stuff to do. I won't be
Gotcha.
available to watch the movie. Is what I'm trying to say. So we gotta watch a
Gotcha.
different
Gotcha.
day. Uh,
All right, that's fine.
if y'all trying to watch it with me, we gotta watch a different day. Otherwise, just go without me. But yeah, I think that's it. I actually haven't played. Oh, besides Ghost of Yosei, I haven't really been playing anything. I'll play like Ghost for like a couple hours with Smooth Carlito, and then it's back to watching a bunch of stuff. So
Hmm. All right, cool. I'm as mentioned before, I'm playing Slay the Spire 1 because 2 recently came out in the beta version on Steam. I was intrigued, picked it up, really liked it, got it on mobile because between kids and just life in general, mobile as of late has been like really easy for me to just really get into, play for a few minutes and hop back off. Aside from that, not really playing much. Watching the boys, um, enjoying the boys for the most part. I had an issue last season, not really last season, but I had an issue with Gen V where the satire felt a little too close to reality. And not that it was bad, it was just I feel
mm-hmm.
like satire as a whole is struggling in entertainment because when the news is more ridiculous than what's being presented in the entertainment, it's kind of hard to really like laugh because it's like more sad than it is anything else. Yeah, the boys. I kind of fell off Invincible. Like it bothers me now more than anything. I read the comic. That's all I need personally. And yeah, I want to see Michael. And oh yeah, Pragmata, a Capcom game is coming out this Friday. You're playing astronaut, and it's a very curious gameplay style where it's like you're an astronaut that's teamed up with this young girl who might be an android, and then she has powers to like help you defeat enemies, and you guys like a puzzle element alongside like shootings
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of reminiscent of Dead Space. It's getting really good reviews. I'm gonna check it out. It looks like something new, and like I like when new IP is introduced and not just a sequel or a reboot or whatever. Like this looks like something that deserves my time and money, and I'm gonna give it a try.
Okay. Okay. I literally
Yeah.
completely forgot about the boys, so thank you.
Yeah.
Because I really don't like those
Also,
movies. So
yeah, I forgot about Daredevil Born Again season 2 as
thank you.
well.
I also
I got to
forgot about
start
that.
that. Yeah, I haven't even started yet, but I've heard good things, so
No, it's pretty
maybe
easy.
y'all might. Okay.
Oh, and lastly,
Yeah.
I did watch Avatar Aang, the movie. It's so
Shame.
good, man. It is so good. They shouldn't have put it on Twitter, man. All right, whatever.
I can't. Yeah.
They put on Twitter like, what am I supposed to do? Not watch?
Not incriminate yourself on a recorded broadcast. That's for
How's
damn
that
sure.
criminal? It's not illegal. I didn't share it. I don't have access to it.
I don't know. They got Kim.com and the Napster guys. They might start hitting people with cease and desists.
They were sharing
And
things. I didn't share it. I just saw
I
it.
don't
Like
know.
you
We gotta
can't.
see.
It's not my fault. Y'all had it up there. Not supposed to
That
watch.
is true. Yeah, if you did watch it on Twitter, that's just like that. You
Yeah,
were a victim technically. Yeah, you can. Yeah,
exactly.
it's
I
just
wasn't looking for this. I slipped.
yeah, it
Whoops.
found you. Entrapment. Like,
All right.
slipped and fell for an hour and 38 minutes.
Exactly. It's not my fault. But all right, y'all follow us on Spotify, Cameos, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you watch your podcast. I'm a legend. Yeah, we'll be back next week with more CinemaCon because CinemaCon is going to be a lot. All right.
Yeah.
Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.